Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a little wee baby sensory video, really. So I'll be showing you all the best toys that I personally think were really good for our first son, what he enjoyed, how he learned different things like different motor skills, different senses. There's a lot of different things that we had, and he was just able to explore different things with them. Some of them were his favourite, some of them he didn't like as much. But one of the things that he really did like was he had these wee keys, and like did the beepy sound of a car. I don't have everything with me, but what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to show you. I got this. So it is a little plastic bag thing that closes over. There's probably a proper name for them. I wonder if it states it here. It's a storage thing anyway. And I got this from IKEA. I have two of them. I recently put away some of his other toys, so this is going to be one for our second wee baby. Sorry, something spilt there. Don't know what it was, but I'm going to get some of the things here and I'll show you. I'm going to start off with things for the buggy. Okay, so this was the first wee thing that we got. I think we got this one, so the battery needs changed, but it like lights up. It might say things, but I think we got this from Asda. But you can even order them online. I think I've seen them on like Amazon and eBay. This was just a good wee toy for him. I think I had it on his carry cot when he was sitting up as well. And then when he moved from the carry cot to the next pram inserter, the next stage of the pram, you could have this on it. It was really good because you can just velcro it like to the sides. See, you can like velcro it to the sides like this on the metal parts of the pram. And it's got like a little zebra, and it's got the light on it that's really good, and these little wee round things with different colour. And this was quite good because there's a little mirror and it flips over and you can see the different animals on it, so it's quite bright and colourful. It has different sounds on it, different feelings on it. So this is another one. It's good as well. What I like about it is it's like more imaginary play, where he really feels like he's in the car and he likes to go brum brum brum, don't you, Jakey? Yeah, you go beep beep. It makes noise as well, this, so you turn this and then so the second toy that I love for the pram pushchair is this one, because it's more like imaginary, where they actually feel like they're in the car and they're driving. It's quite cool because you can turn it on. That's how you turn it on, by the key. And then it's got the beeping sound. It's got this little wee stick thing. It goes up and down. It's got these buttons here. You can play with it. Sit beside me, pet. You want to be in it, okay? Just don't go in front of the wee camera. Sit here. Yeah, sit beside me. You can come in it. Cheeky, come here. If you want to be in it, you can sit beside me, okay? Whoa. Okay, you stay here though, okay? Good boy. So this is, do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, you remember it? And then it's got these things here. Let me just show them. You can open it and then you can tighten it so that it goes onto the metal side of the pram. It's good. Yeah, you need to stay here though, just so I can show them, okay? So it's really good, and it's got like a wee mirror on it as well. So this is from the Early Learning Centre. But early learning centre, yeah. I think I've seen it in Smith's as well. Trying to think. You can probably get it from a whole pile of different shops, but they're the ones that I remember, and online. But they are good for when you're out and about and you need more help, you know, with your child being distracted, if you're trying to do a lot of like shopping and stuff like that. Especially Jake, he from a very early age wanted out of the pram. He was around 1 when he started walking, so he did want out and about. So these are great toys. Let me see. The other ones for when they're even younger that I love are ones like these. So these are great. You can get them. They're very cheap. I think I've seen ones like these even in like Pound World, Poundland, B&M, Pound Stretcher. They're good for little wee toys that you can just put on the side of the pram and they hang off it so they don't get lost. Because especially with young kids, they like to throw the toys, mainly because they're trying to learn their senses of, you know, being able to hold it for a certain time. So it's great to have this little attachment on the pram. However, some of them I did find that they still fell off. I can't remember which ones they were. It might have been this one, but he loved his wee monkey, so that was a really cute one. Trying to just find all the ones I have here. Now I did have more. I had another one that went onto the pram, but I honestly can't remember. I don't have it in the recent ones here. This is another one I have. Now, a must that I wanted, and I'm really glad that I got, was the playmats. The one that I had, we got the playmat from the Early Learning Centre, Dal, didn't we? Yeah, it was really good. I think I do have videos that of Jake being in them playing, and I'll probably insert them in this so you can see. It had like these big like arch plastic things, and then it had like different toys hanging from it and lovely music playing, different lights, and then it had to the sides like teddies like tied around it. So it was really, really good. It came with a lot of accessories. Early Learning Centre is fantastic for when you get things. The toys mainly sometimes come with stuff. I guess it depends on the brands and what you're getting from the Early Learning Centre, but I'm pretty sure this was on it as well. And it's great because it's another one that you could put on the prams. So some of the stuff I would have taken and used it for like the pram, or even the changing bags. I would have put them on. Ready? Right. Again. So I think that's all. I think I had another book as well. You can get those like soft feel books, and some of them have a little catch on them like that where you can put on the pram as well. So we're going to move on to this one. Now, a lot of these he was given as presents. This one here, he loved, especially when he was teething. These little wee colourful beady things, he would like chew on a lot. And then the little wee sounds of it, he always loved having this. It was like such a wee comfort for him. This is Playgrow. The branding of it, Playgrow. Not really sure where this was from, but I'm sure you can look them up. But yeah, that was one of his favourites. He also had like a mobile phone, and it was great because it had like, it said different things like cheese or like the snap kind of sound on it, so he learned a lot of stuff from it. And after a while I think he went cheese, so they really do soak things up from learning. This was another one he got for his first birthday from a friend, Vita, and he was obsessed with it for ages. It's great because it's got the different colours in it. You learn the different shapes as well, so it's very educational, and it's cute with the wee cow, just the way it's designed. So it's VTech, and I think I've seen these in Smith's for sure. And it's just the wee milk, because they can relate to the milk, drinking milk. So yeah, it's got your ABCs on it as well. So it's got a lot, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, and then the different shapes. That was one of his favourites. And too, there's like different volumes on it here, so you can have it, that's the loudest, and then you can kind of turn it down, and then that's it off. So that's another one. His favourites. Oh, the other one we got was the tummy roll thing. So it's like, it's designed, it has like little fluffy bits to the side of it. I think it might have things sticking out of it that they can play with, and it's very soft, but it's like for tummy time. And we got that as well in the early learning centre. It's upstairs in one of his other storage bags with his other toys that I put away. Now, Jakey didn't really like tummy time at all. He was very fussy. He would get upset when we did it. So we did it here and there, but we tried to take it on his lead, and eventually then he was fine and he went on his tummy. We would have done a lot of like over the knee, over the shoulder. We tried here and there with his little sensory tummy time roll thing, and after a while he liked it, but he didn't really like it. But we just took it bit by bit, and then he was fine in the end after a while with it, you know. This is another toy. Well, teddy, I should say, actually. This one was that was attached to his playmat, and it actually freaked him out. He used to like look at it like at quite a young age, a few months, and be really scared of it. I don't know if it's quite big, and it like hangs down below looking over him. So I had to actually take it off until after a bit. Then he was actually wanted to play with it. But it's good, the accessories they have on it. This is another one that came with the playmat as well. I can't remember I think it was tied by this. It's quite cute, wee elephant. This one was with the playmat, and he absolutely loved this. I used to like throw it up in the air and catch it, and there's a video I have of him hysterically laughing with it. It's the most funniest thing ever. This is one from birth. So I don't know, it's either Ewan or Owen, the sheep. Do you know what it is, Daryl? Is it Owen or Ewan? I think there might be two.
Ewan.
I think there's two different ones though. There's another one and it's like purple face or something, a body.
That's just different colour. No, it's
But
Ewan
it's called
because it's a ewe, like a
Is it?
female sheep.
So Ewan, okay. It was lovely. They're quite expensive. I can't exactly remember. I think they start from 25. Some of them go up to like 30 for the other type ones that you can get. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember that was the price. We got this. Did we get this in Mama and Papa's? Or did we get this in Mothercare? Mothercare. We got this in Mothercare. I think there was a parent and baby session on. Or we had gone another day, but it was one of the times we had got it. And it's lovely because it replicates the like heartbeat in the womb. and it has a lovely red light. It's just to replicate them so they feel like it's not such a like alien world or like different. It's more to soothe them and remind them of their safe place where they were. And it's got like white noises in it. And too, it's got this thing. We used to put it on the, what was it, the car seat for him. What's good as well, because the other toys that have the little wee hooks on them, you can even put them in the car seat. But that was another one there that we loved. The only criticism I have is that it gets quite, I don't know if you can see it, but it gets quite fluffy. Like it gathers fluff a lot, and the only thing is you cannot wash it because all of the electrics are inside. It says all new material consisting of 100% polyester, surface clean only, air dry. So I've got like a roller, but I've used it on things like this. See anything sheep like material to replicate a sheep, it just gets so fluffy. It's just so hard to clean, I find. But yeah, they are really good. Like Jakey was such a good sleeper from such a young age. He just slept like 12 hours straight during the night until the morning. But I think maybe at certain times this did soothe him for sure. But it's hard to tell if you've got a child that sleeps for that long, whether it was something that helped them that was there or they just did it. But I just always had this on anyway, and I think it for sure comforted him. So yeah, so that's the different ones there. That's the little music one. White noise. And that's heartbeat. And it also has in here so you can have it with the light on or the light off. You can't really see it in here. You can have it loud, quiet, and normal. So there's like different settings in it as well. And then what you do is to turn it off, you just hold one of the buttons and it eventually turns off. So yeah, that's that. Other ones that I loved were, let me see, these ones. Yet again, you can get them in pawn shops. These are just like little wee sensory space. The feel and the sound of them, and then they can chew on these for their teeth. I think that was out of Pound World, Poundland, and then same again for these little ones, this wee sensory ones, the wee chewy thing, and they're super soft and cute. Another one that he laughed at from his sensory mat. This one, his Gigi gave it to him, so his great grand on my husband's side. It's a little wee. I think it's so funny. So funny, the shape of it. But yeah, adult joke if you get it. Yep. So I thought that was hilarious, but it's so cute yet again. From around 6 months he played with this. And then this was another one from his great granny. It's cute because it's got like this wee whole thing, like a wee puppet thing. It's got a wee shaker in it, and it is called Nelly. I just love wee things like this. The wee colours of them, and it's like such a soft material. I think it was, I don't know where she got this one from, or the wee rattle, but I love it. Then next from that, like he's had so many different toys. Another one was a drum, which he used like around 12 months. I think it was from the early learning center, and it spins around and it has different like colours on it, and you hit the different colours, and you can have from a drum sound to like a shaker sound, I think, on it. So it was really good. Then these ones. This is another one. I've got so many of these. These are great for kids. When he was around 12, I think we had these 12 months. We did loads of like role play with them, and he would then start to ask me. He actually then started to ask us for certain things. So this was his wee elf. This is another one that our friend Barbara got for him, and Patrick. It was a wee doggy, and he loves that too. He's got a few other ones. Trying to think. The comforters as well. He never really, I don't remember any of the comforters that he really, like, didn't seem to have a favourite. But this one was quite cute. He's got so many really like cute ones. He got this on our, what was it, first like event that I had booked for him for the first Christmas was the Cinealized Christmas event, where they had Santa there. You could get your face painted. They had DJ music, a puppet show. Then he got to see Santa. I think there was balloon modelling as well, and this was the wee present for the babies, which was super cute as well. Although I was a bit disappointed with it. I was a bit disappointed with the Santa. Didn't replicate the kind of jolly Santa that I know of as a kid, and just the costume was good. The wig wasn't good. He didn't have a real wig, like beard, did he, Daryl?
Yeah.
The Santa that did the event for the Stena line, I don't think so. But yeah, I just wasn't very impressed with the Santa. But however, it was still an experience, and Jakey loved it. And so he has ones like these as well, with comforters. But yeah, the next thing he got was he had a wee seat as well, and it played music, and it was great to be able to put him in. Other thing that he had was an activity table, and he could sit in it. We never got him like one of those walkers because one of his foot was a bit like bent inwards, so we had to do some like physiotherapy on it and different like stretches and turns on it to kind of get it fixed, and it got fixed within maybe a month or two. It was really, really quick. Me and Daryl just kept doing them on him, and you wouldn't even, it's completely fixed now. It's completely straight. Like if you were to look at them, you wouldn't have a notice. You wouldn't notice at all. But yeah, that was all of those. So the activity table was a wee seat he sat in, and it was to help them be able to like walk, but it didn't actually like move. It just stayed in one place, and it had like a whole pile of toys around the outside of it. Some of them were like ones that flipped over, like suns. Other ones were like hippos, zebra. There was just different types of animals really around it. And now it has turned into a table, which is great. I'll see if I can show you. So, this is it here.
Oh, please.
That's it there. It's just a table, and it like turns around. So this one is called Infantino. It was Daryl's mum that got it for him. Do you remember where this one was from?
Mothercare.
Was it? Might have been Mothercare. But yeah, it was great. He loved it. And also, we got another thing. You weren't in it, Darryl. Another thing we got was the little wee bear and just mats. Or did it have a mat? No, it didn't have a mat. It was just a bear that the kid can sit behind to help them with their posture sitting up. And then it changed into like, oh, what was it? A donut. And they could like lie on it as well. But I can't remember. One was for when they're 0 to 6 months, and then the next stage is from 6 months up, I think. But yeah, they're all good. You'll probably see wee clips of Jake, using them. And now we have a little wee llama, a rocking llama with music. He loves that too. So there's a whole pile of just different things that are great. This is another one that he loves here. His Lala now needs a bit more batteries. But that's that there. Oh yeah, we had like a night light that like went on the side. It can go onto the side of a cot, but we had it on the side of his next to me, and it would actually automatically turn on if he started to cry to like soothe the baby back to sleep. And it changed different colours. I'm trying to think, did it do anything else? It had like a volume, so you could put it as like loud or quiet as you want, which is quite good. It's upstairs, we got it from Mother Care, but it was kind of disappointing because after a year and a half it stopped working. I was constantly always like changing batteries, putting new batteries in, and then one day it just isn't working anymore. And it was a really nice one. Trying to think. I think it was a Chico. It came with a wee teddy, Velcro to it as well. And they're good with the wee baby night lights because they're quite soothing for the kids as well. Yeah, I thought that.
Designed to go on the next.
Oh, okay, but it can go on to cots as well. I'm sure. Yeah.
But it was branded as.
Yeah. So I would actually consider. I don't even think. Well, we got it on offer, but I don't think it was that expensive.
You got what?
We got it was on offer when we got it.
The night light?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's this as well. These are great. Don't know if you can see them, but it's just the way the book is laid out and designed with all the different colours in it. I think it's for eye coordination, but it even says on the book, this one here, it says suitable from birth. Probably can't see, but it says anyway. I'll read it out to you. It says suitable from birth. Yeah, so it's eyesight. As their eyesight develops, babies have been found to respond to images that are black and white and have sharply defined outlines. So it's featuring memorizing patterns on the reverse. So that's other sensory stuff. Wee ducky, different colours, different shapes, a fish. You can even get ones that are like foamy for the bath. But he loved this. He was memorised by just all the different colours and shapes and different things in them. So yeah, there are a few other things. There was something else as well that he loved that was really good. I just can't get my head around it right now. I can't actually remember. But yeah, there's so many different things out there, honestly. Like, you can even make your own things. Like, we made a rice shaker, which he loved. We made our own puppets as well. But yeah, I guess you can pick and choose different things. But I hope that was informative and you enjoyed my video. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe to keep updated with different things I'll be sharing. If there's anything you want to know or request, if I can do it, I will. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.